Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my ear hanger and just earring collection that I use through my gauges. So I get a lot of questions when I wear mine, so I figured I'd just put it all in a video for you guys. And my favorite places to shop for ones that are just like hoops that will fit my ears, and then also my favorite companies for ear hangers and plugs and tunnels and things like that. So yeah, we're just going to get right on into it. So the ones that I have on today, I believe these guys are actually from Forever 21. So one of the things that I look for when buying hoops that will fit my gauges are a long enough bar through the top. So with normal hoops, they're usually pretty small. This one has a pretty big gap through this top area. So this is what I look for, a long gap through here and a center weight on it. So this one has a decent amount of weight. So when it hangs in the exact spot it's supposed to weigh, versus like the normal hoops that don't have a weight anywhere. Those slide through and the earring back just drives me crazy because it hangs to the bottom. So I look for ones that have some weight to them so they don't move quite as much if they're not going to be actually for gauges. So I like to get, like I said, I think I got these from Forever 21. They have a couple other ones. And then another place that I like to go, and I got a couple other ones, is at Jcpenny, which I was kind of surprised. The mall I grew up shopping at, one of the only stores they have left is Jcpenny. It's out by where my grandma lives, and it's in the middle of nowhere, but I was able to find actually quite a few pairs of earrings that would fit my tunnels. So this is one pair. It's just like a negative space leaf. It's like the spine work of a leaf. And then, like I said, the big arch up here is what makes it to where I can hang it through my gauge and not have it flip around. And then here's another one that I got. And these are actually one of my favorite pairs, but you would never know that this is a standard hoop earring. I'm like, this literally looks like it was made for gauges, but it's super, super lightweight. But like I said, the hoop is heavier, so it stays here and it's not the equal weight all the way around. So I don't deal with this one spinning it all through mine. So those are the brands that I like for earrings that are not actually made for gauges, but the ones that work best. Walmart's actually a pretty good place to get them, but usually I have the best luck at Jcpenny and Forever 21. So one of my favorite places to get like tunnels and plugs and like hangers that fit the whole area of my gauge is Amazon. I have a lot of issues with metal going through my ears, and like when it seals the whole space, metal and silicone both bother me. So my favorite is wood because I don't have any allergic reaction issues or swelling with my ears. So where I get my wooden tunnels and where I get my plugs is all from Amazon. And I also got a pair of wooden hangers from there as well. It's these guys. You guys have seen me wear these a few times. But I don't know, I really like the ones that they have. Just make sure you read reviews before you buy them because you want to make sure that they are the correct size for your ear and you're not getting anything too small or too large to where you can still wear them. But yeah, these guys, they have a pretty good weight to them. I think they are a little small now because if I remember correctly, I got these a 1/2 inch and I'm now, I think I'm 5/8 of an inch. So I think they're a little tiny, but you know, I might wear them for a day and then just stretch them back up. So yeah, surprisingly, Amazon has a decent amount of stuff on there. Where I like to go to get all my other wooden earrings that are actually meant for having gauges is a company called Coco Loco. So this is what their company like logo looks like here. And then what I like, so I got ones that are made up for quote unquote fake gauges. So it has a wooden bar through it so I can hang it through my tunnel. You can also get ones that are actually made for tunnels, but since mine are so big, it's really hard to find ones that go up that large. So I have a pair of just like standard little ones. They just have like the little spike on the bottom. And then I have a pair of wooden winged ones, which these are my favorite. And actually I stretched up my second hole so I could wear these guys in my second hole as well. So that is one of the perks of their option between the ones for actual gauges and the ones for fake ones, is the fact that they do have the bar like this, since I don't have this one gauged any further than like a 12. So this is what that'll fit. And then here's the last pair that I have through there. These are actually made out of coconut and they're all very lightweight, which was what I was really surprised about. But they have a list of all the different woods that they use. They use like sabo wood, sauna wood, ironwood, bloodwood. They use a couple other ones as well. Like I said, these are made out of coconut. So they have a lot of other really cool ear hangers and things like that as well, and I'm slowly building my collection with them, but that is one of my favorite go-to brands for creative like ear hangers. So my solid brand that I have used since the beginning of time with my gauges is Arctic Buffalo. They have never done me dirty in their sizing, in the quality of their jewelry, nothing. And I've gotten every size that I've gone up. I usually use their tapered plugs. So they are a plug that's just slightly tapered on the back and it's glass. And that's always what I get to size up with. I'll put the link to that specifically down below because that is the most pain-free way I've ever sized up my ears before. And once I found them, like I didn't use anything else. It is worth every penny that they cost. They're not that expensive either. For each size, it's maybe like $4 for them. But I like them because since they have that taper, I got their stretching oil that they have and I use that and they slide right in and it makes it a very painless process of gauging up. And I use that for every size that I've gauged up past 0. So definitely recommend that if you are planning on sizing up or are still small with your gauges and want to go bigger. Definitely use those. Like I said, I'll put a link down below, but those are my favorite. And I've also gotten a lot of other like plugs and things like that from there. All of my plugs that I have from there are for previous sizes that I had, so the ones that were a lot smaller, so I have to rebuild my collection with Arctic Buffalo. But I do have one thing. I have a pair of hangers from their collection, and these are all individual kind of hangers because no two look alike because they're using actual geodes. So these are the ones that I have. It is, I want to say this is a rose quartz, but I love all the detail work that is in these. Let me get these up close. But I love all the detail work that's in these, and they also have a hook at the top, so it makes it to where these can go for any size gauge that you have. So whether your gauge is like less than a 1/2 inch or more than a 1/2 inch or whatever you got, as long as you can fit this in your ear, it'll work in your gauge. So I'll use this occasionally. I use them for like nice events and things like that that I have. The only thing is they're not heavy, so they don't keep my ear stretched, which is totally fine. But I can't wear these for more than 1 day in a row, otherwise my ear starts to shrink back up. So I have a couple more pairs of ear hangers, and for the life of me, I cannot remember where they are from, but I do have companies that are very, very, very similar to what these look like. So this is one pair that I have. They look kind of like a swirling like sunset or like a, I guess like snail kind of shell situation. But these are actually made for gauges, and these are one of my favorite pairs. I mean, they're pretty similar to the size of the ones that I have on, so they hang pretty well. But yeah, these are one of my favorite pairs, and then I have one that has a mandala on it, and it's got a lot more detail work, and these are a lot smaller and a lot more lightweight. But I'll link my other favorite jewelry shops down below for you guys, and all the other ones that I follow and I love their jewelry from, and ones that have similar jewelry to this. And I'll link everything else below as well, all the Instagram accounts, so you can find it super easily, or their website. Anyways, yeah, so that is my current hanger collection right now. I have a lot more pairs of earrings from just like random places that I've got that I like hanging through my hangers, but I wanted to show you some of my favorite ones that I had and ones that are most worn in my collection. But yeah, like I said, I'll have all the names and links to all these companies down below for you guys so you can find them super easily. And yeah, if you guys want to see more of my jewelry collection type of thing, then comment down below, because I know you guys liked the handmade jewelry one, and that one got a lot of really positive feedback. So if you guys like this, then just let me know in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!